All right, we are live, man. This is WD from the WDN Chatline, man. We couldn't have the full crew tonight, man. We was planning to do a show, so I felt like we was planning to do a show at a later time, like maybe sometime this weekend or so. But I just felt like I had to speak on the Saints play tonight, man. This was a disaster. 42-34. Who that nation? It is time to hit the panic button. This is not a good football team. It is what it is. It's not a good football team. Da is not a he's not a good head coach. He's a terrible head coach. Yeah, man. On a weekly basis, man. You just want to try to give him a chance, but it just the responses we are getting, man. As far as just the responses he's been given, man. Let me just tune into these comments that he made. But as far as speaking to D on during the halftime, he was like nothing. He basically like what does Andy Dalton have to do better? He basically said nothing, man. There's no sense of urgency with this dude, man. There's no passion with DA right now. I just don't know how to explain it. It's all bad right now. Um, I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. I think the team is going to give him a chance, but he is not a good head coach, man. This is not a good coaching staff. Pete Carmichael, he's showing he doesn't got it as a play caller. It's just all bad right now. Um, yeah, man. I'm looking for this other response. I'm gonna get with the chat and the viewers soon, but I'm so busy trying to look for these responses because these responses are they are very they're a concern, man. They are a concern, and I'm just putting it out there, man. This man, it's showing up, man. He's just not a good head coach. This team has too much talent. I understand we are very injured. Even so, there is no reason we are 2-5 right now. Like what I mean is we shouldn't be 2-5 right now. I know it's a bad football team, but it just all starts with coaching. And I know we have so many injuries, but it just plays a huge. The coaching just plays a huge part in this. It's a very poorly coached team. There's no sense of urgency to win. Um, yeah, dog. Right now, I'm kind of speechless. Like I don't even know what to say. Uh, Shout out to you, Jerry, man. You see panic button. Yes, sir. It's time to hit the panic button, man. It's time to blow this whole thing up. I think. I would hate to say trading certain players. I mean, we talked about it the other night. Michael Thomas. Uh, I don't even want to say AK, but it is what it is, man. It's just not looking good right now. Leslie, you see, I tempered my expectations before the season started. Glad I did because we are effing awful. Yes, we are, fam. Yes, we are. This is his second chance, and he get another one. Right? You ain't lying, Leslie. You ain't lying, man. No, I just don't even know what to say. Y'all probably can hear it in my voice. I don't even know. I don't even know where to go with this, man. But I did feel like I had to come on here tonight and I guess vent and talk about this team just in general. There's not really much I could say. I could say they could do this, they could do that to fix all their problems, but at the end of the day, man, talk is cheap. What I say don't matter. What we saying is matter. As fans, we can try to give our 2 cents. It don't matter, man. The team got to execute. The coaches got to coach. So we can say whatever the hell we want to say on here. We come on here on a weekly basis, trying to talk about the keys to winning a football game, what we got to do to get better and stuff like that. At the end of the day, that's what we do during the podcast. But when it's all said and done, the team got to play, and they just they are definitely underperforming, and that is an understatement. Blew it the F up, man. Look, Leslie, it's like it's at this point. At this point, man, I don't even know. I just it's like I don't even know where we go from here, man. I really don't. And I'm pretty sure y'all feel the same way. Y'all do, man. But DA, I hear it in his voice, like he just knows it's bad. He's not a good head coach. Man, oh, by the way, once again, I do got these stats up because let me look at some of these stats. I know stats don't really matter at this point because we are 2-5. This team is just not executing to how they should. But man, it's just certain things. By the way, Andy Dalton did throw. He did throw 3 interceptions. One was on there it is right there, Marcus Callaway, man, and one of the DBs took it to the house. But Andy Dalton, man, look, the first throw that he had in the end zone, right there, I was already done. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because we about to go 14. We about to go up 14-3, and this dude throw an interception in the end zone, man. See, so same results, right? You know, we can't sit up here and say, man, Andy Dalton, man, all this stuff I was hearing about the quarterback controversy. Look, it doesn't even matter at this point. Let's keep it real. We are going to be looking for a new quarterback. I know James he has a 2-year deal. He's going to be here next season, but let's keep it real. The writing was on the wall when Gale went out there in Atlanta trying to get Deshaun Watson. So, yeah, bro, the team is bad. The quarterback situation is an issue, but I mean, I feel like it comes hand in hand. You know, you get a reasonable coach, you get a good coach. You know, they're going to find a quarterback. They're going to find at least a serviceable quarterback. You know, not saying that good quarterbacks don't just grow on trees. You just can't get any quarterback, especially when we can't definitely draft one because I mean we don't even have our first round pick traded to Philly. I mean, at least Olavi is a hit, right? But it's just looking at all this right now, it's man, I have no words to describe how bad of a state this football team is in right now. But yeah, man. Rashid Shaheed, once again, this man had a touchdown, and we didn't see him the rest of the game. Didn't see him for the rest of the game. Somebody please explain to me. I mean, I get it, just bad coaching, right? Red zone issues. Taysom didn't really see enough of Taysom Hill. Didn't even see, man. I could have sworn at the end of the game I seen Dalton throwing dump offs to Mark Ingram in the red zone. Like, are you kidding me, man? Where is he, kid? Not enough Taysom, like I said. I know we don't have our receivers, Jarvis and MT. Don't know what the hell is going on with MT. Man, MT, for all I know, I'm sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. That might be the last time we've seen him play as a that's probably the last time we see him. But it's really hard for me to be optimistic at this point because the dude is obviously hurt. From what I've seen on what I guess he liked Joe Burrow's comment or whatever. I don't know, man. At this point, dog, it's a mess. This team is a mess. We don't have no fire on defense. Bad tackling. Tyrann Mathieu, terrible signing. Look, I know it sounded fun. It sounded good when he was coming back to his hometown, right? This man is not looking good. In fact, he looked like one of the worst safeties in the league right now. The D-line sucks. No penetration. Not enough pressure. We need Cameron Jordan to be the savior, but we know this man he's not even in his prime. Of course, he's near the end of his career. Don't know when, but need him to be the savior because Marcus Davenport, this is the guy we letting players go because we've seen a few flashes, right? Just because he's a defensive lineman, right? Or maybe it's because we gave up 2 firsts for him. Maybe that's why they felt like, oh, they need to pay this guy. But this guy ain't doing nothing. David Onyemata. I think I know one of those defensive tackles. They did have a sack. It might have been Ayamada. However, it was holding on one of the DBs. Bradley Roby did get hurt in this game. Justin Evans. That ball was getting beat on this whole game. As y'all know it, we traded CGJ for him. I mean, we traded CGJ and had him replace him. Alante, I guess Alante, he looks pretty solid so far. Adebo going into this game, by the way, Adebo, it was announced that he was inactive, and I'm like, huh? So no Marshawn Lattimore, no Adebo. Had to put Alante Taylor out there. Had to see Roby out there. Justin Evans in the slot. Or Chris Harris. Lord knows Chris Harris probably shouldn't be starting. He shouldn't be starting for a football team right now. Yeah. Marcus made these here and there. The tackling is just awful. Just awful, man. I mean, we were so busy talking about Marcus Williams and his tackles, even though he was starting to improve that. Like his last 2 years with the Saints, he was improving that. All bad, dog. All bad. CGJ, I'm not. Don't even get me started with that one, man. I'm not gonna even get to that again, man. Y'all saying drop the link. Hold on, let me read some of these comments. I'm gonna drop the link, man. I may as well talk with y'all, man. Hold on. Brandy, you say I'm lost more than the Saints. Hey, you busted, man. Matthew is out there frisking frisking folks. You said, shit, he 2 touchdowns in 2 games, but our offensive coordinator ignores him second half. Coaching is bad. T Dirt, all right, T Dirt, I'm about to get you in here, man. We gonna talk about this, man. We gonna talk about it. All right, so the link in here, man. Yeah, dog. Tonight, I guess we just gonna vent. I don't want to be on here too long, but I felt like I had to do this, man. We do have a show. Everybody else, they're pretty busy right now. So we are gonna have a show this weekend. Of course, we got 10 games. I mean, we got 10 days. Excuse me. I'm all over the place right now because this team is just throwing me off, dog. But we gonna have 10 days for the next game, so we got a lot of time to have the next show. All right, T. Dirty, let's get you up in here. I'm gonna close this out for a moment. What's up, T. Dirty? How you doing?
Let me go in the garage because I'm kind of hot. My wife don't want to hear me yelling right now. So let me go in the garage and shit right quick. Let me go in the shop right quick. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta let a little steam out.
Yeah, I feel you, fam.
Okay. Dennis Allen fucking sucks, dude. He gotta fucking go. Look, you cannot tell me that this is goddamn players. These dudes showed me something on offense. I was like, wow, we looking good on offense. This is coaching. This is all coaching. You can't tell me any other coach wouldn't have us humming like a... Dennis Allen is trash, homie. And I don't give a fuck what nobody is saying. Well, we got to give him a chance. We gave him a chance. He's trash. They said, look, they said, okay, when he was in Oakland, where he had players, it was the players. Well, maybe it was Dennis goddamn Allen. I'm so hot, dude. This was a must-win game. We didn't win it. We lost in a bad fashion. We lost in a bad fashion, dude.
I mean, it was pretty much self-destruction in a blink of an eye, man. Before the half, that was terrible.
Dude, this team is obviously not feeling Dennis Allen. I don't care who has so much faith in the team. Like, keep the faith. The faith is gone. I'm gonna go to the Pelicans now, dude, and I don't even watch basketball. Right. I'm gonna keep it in the city. I'm gonna be a Pelicans fan now. I've been waiting all fucking year for football season, and this the shit I get. I don't even watch no other sport but fucking football, and this is what I get. Come on, dude. I'm a Pelicans fan now. I don't even know what the fuck going on in basketball. I don't even watch basketball. I stopped watching basketball for real like 90-something. I don't give a... Man, Dennis Allen got to go. I don't care. Nobody say, well, give him another chance. Dennis Allen is the problem. He's the fucking problem. Then he gets on the podium and be like, well, we're going to clean it up and watch the film. Fuck you in the film. Oh, I'm done, my dude. Dennis Allen trash, homie. He got to go. He got to go. WDN.
WD. I understand, fam.
Man, I'm fucking hot. We should have won this game by convincing numbers, dude. And Dennis Allen had us looking like assholes on the only game on Thursday, dude. Come on. This is bullshit, homie. And they say, we got to win this game to keep our season alive. Season done. You're not going to win out. We know. We all know. I don't care how much faith you got. You're not going to win out. Come on, dude. This is ridiculous, man. I'm at a loss for words, but I'm still yelling who that, but it's like it's confusing. I feel like the same situation Carolina going through, we going through it too, but we just don't know it yet.
Oh yeah, I mean we lost to them.
We just don't know it yet.
That's just how bad it is. We lost to them.
We lost to them. Exactly. And Baker Mayfield was so horrible. Baker Mayfield was out there looking like a fucking gingerbread man. We lost to a gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Dude, Dennis Allen is not a head coach. He's a good defensive coordinator. I will give him that. But as a head coach, boy, you suck.
Man, look, it's like this. I don't know if you watched our last show, but I was saying it I felt like he couldn't keep the defense intact, bro. That's when I started having bad feelings about it.
WD, they're not feeling this dude, bro. They not feeling him. When I knew it was a problem in the earlier weeks when they was fumbling and penalty and all that bullshit, and he wasn't doing nothing about it. I ain't gonna say he probably was giving a little speech, but they were still doing it. Like Dennis Allen is not a head coach. You are a great defensive coordinator. I will give you that. But as head coach, boy, you suck ass. You crawfish shells. You ain't even the meat. You crawfish shells. Come on, dude. And the season is over already. I don't care what y'all say. Well, it's only 5 games into the season. It's 6, whatever. It's over, dog. We ain't gonna win out. Tyrann Mathieu out there looking like Lil Bow Wow. We had this game, dude. We had this game. This game showed you it was goddamn coaching. It was coaching, homie. Come on. Dennis Allen is not a head coach. And the Saints organization fucked up when they just didn't do their job and go out there and actually look for somebody. They want to keep a company. We're going to keep it in-house and keep the same system. That ain't working. Come on, dude. I'm so hot right now, bro. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm fish grease 12 times over hot. This is bullshit, homie. I wait all this shit for football season. This is what the fuck I get? I don't know, dude. I ain't got nothing else to say, man.
I'm speechless too. I'm speechless.
Words, homie, because it's WD. And you can, oh my God. You cannot say that you didn't say the same thing or think the same thing when we came out with this roster. Who we drafted, who we got, Olave, this and this and this. We're gonna do some damage in the NFL. And we ain't doing shit. We getting damaged in the NFL. This is fucking.
I mean, it really is like this. If things wouldn't have worked out, I felt like this. I ain't felt like we would have been nowhere near this bad, dog.
Me neither.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying though, if like let's say we didn't have a good season coming in, like let's say if I expected, I don't think we're gonna do that good. I was thinking like, okay, if we don't, then we're probably gonna, we're gonna like at least be 3-3 right now or something like that. Bro, not even close. Not even close.
Look worse. We look so bad. We look like a preseason team that just got together. And it's bad because we got talent on this team. And that lets me know that the head of the snake ain't getting the fucking tail together.
Right.
That's what lets me know. And this is not good, homie. This is looking bad. Like, I don't care about trash talking to the fan base. I'm a who that for life. If we lose all day, I rep my shit proud. I sit outside with the helmet. I put this shit on during game day. The black, I got the black one, the gold one, and the 2000, the 2000.
Right.
But it's pride I have in this team, dude. This is more than football to me. I'm from Louisiana, dog. This is home. This is like it means so much to me. This is more than football. And this shit, this is not the winning way. Dennis Allen gotta fucking go, homie. He gotta go. I'm out, dog. I'm out. I'm gonna go. That's why that's all. I'm out, dude. I'm hot. I'm hot.
I feel the same way as you, dog.
I'm hot. Shout out to everybody on WDN, man. SaintsUptown. I'm hot, dude. I can't even think straight.
Oh, trust me, they just
right, dude. I'm hot right now. You don't understand how hot I am, bro.
Oh man, if you talking about Uptown, shit.
Oh my god. Hey, who that for life, man? I'm out.
Who that for life, dog. All right, man. So I see we got Jerry, we got Brandon, we got James. I'm gonna get the y'all, Brandon and James. Gotta get Jerry up here. I see you, Terror T Mama.
Hey, T Mama.
Shout out to you. What's up, Jerry? How you doing, man?
I guess you could say I'm all right. But I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I ain't lying what T Dirty said. When he said he came in hot, he came in full-blown hot, bruh. I got to give it to him. I would be 500 times hotter than he was, but I'm not. Because what I saw in this game, dude, I don't know who this team is anymore, bruh. I just don't know who this team is anymore, man.
That is not a good football team, Jerry.
No, it is not. No, it is not. This is not what I'm accustomed to seeing year after year, because when we know about these New Orleans Saints, bro, they always come out hot. They always beating teams out of nowhere. Every freaking week. And like T Dirty said, we waited all this offseason for football season to return, and this is what we're getting now. I mean, defense can't even do their job. The offense try to find their identity. Special teams looking like hot shit. Coaching is looking real bad. Dude. Bruh.
Jerry,
I'm lost for words.
I'm gonna let y'all speak. There ain't really much I can add, because I mean y'all gonna pretty much see everything I got to see. And I see y'all in the comments. I'm gonna read all y'all comments, man.
Yeah. Read them and weep.
tonight, I'm gonna let y'all just vent, just let it all out, bro.
Bruh, I mean,
I ain't got answers no more.
Bruh. I mean, and these games that we play in WD, these are like winnable games, bruh. You can't go around and fuck around and let the other team get the best of you. I mean, you saw what happened against Cincinnati, and you saw it again tonight against Arizona. And I thought we were going to go in there and just turn this thing around and be 3-4. And now here we are sitting at 2-5. And I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. Look, when that first drive from Andy Dalton to Rashid Shaheed, that was going to be the turn up right there. That was the answer I was looking for. And after that last and that big run, as much as I don't like to talk about him, Kevin White, that big run would set up the Taysom Hill touchdown. Man, we was just on point, bruh. Man. We was on point.
It was all good
14-6, bruh.
It was all good until Dalton threw that interception, and it just went all downhill.
That man threw three picks, bruh. And two of them were pick sixes.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh shit. Just when we get things going, bruh. Bruh, WD, oh Jesus, Lord, if there's, I'm gonna say a quick prayer. I can't tell you, Lord, if there's anything you can do to help this team get better, protect them, Father. Hey,
will.
I mean, he ain't bad, bro. I got nothing else to say. WD, seriously, bro. I mean, this shit gotta change, bro. I mean, because next week we got the Raiders coming in town, and hopefully and prayerfully we'll get some of these guys back from injury. Hopefully and prayerfully, because I want to see them come out swinging again, bro. Seriously. I'm talking about offensively, defensively, and special teams. Because I was just mentioning shout out to my guy TJ Jones of the State of Saints podcast. I told him earlier, I say, I'm not thinking about playoffs. I'm not thinking about Super Bowls. Just win a fucking game. That's all, dude. That is all I want. Just for the New Orleans Saints to win a fucking game. We ain't talking about playoffs right now. That's in a couple of months or 3 months from now. I'm talking about win a fucking game now, because I'm tired of watching this team week after week doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over. And I know everybody is tired of it, even me. Dude, this shit gotta change immediately, bruh. I'm talking about quick, fast, in a hurry.
Man.
Seriously. I'm like T Dirty now. I'm hot. I'm hot too. Shit.
Well, I tell you what, Jerry. I think it's gonna get worse than this. All honesty. Because these past few games, these were the games we should have won. And I'm telling you right now, this schedule is about to get brutal. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Like, there's no really optimism from me.
That's all we can.
It's going to get worse than this. It's going to get worse than this. Because, I mean, the Raiders, first of all, we know we've had a bad history with the Raiders the past couple of games. And they still got pieces over there. And after that, I don't even have to list the whole schedule just to show you how bad it looks.
Yeah, I can give it to you. Because you got the Raiders coming in, then you got the Raiders, then you got the Ravens coming in for Monday Night Football. Then you got to go on the road to Pittsburgh, to Heinz Field. I don't know what they new name stadium is. I still call it Heinz Field against the Steelers. And then you got to come back home and face the Rams, and then you got to go to Santa Clara on Thanksgiving weekend to face the 49ers, and they just got McCaffrey over there by trade.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Buccaneers at their house before week 14.
Yeah. I mean, Jerry, you can stop there. You can stop there. Because
I'm just giving it to you right.
It's ugly. I know what it is, but you can stop right there, man. This is enough for real.
You just got to tell you one game at a time, WD.
Yeah, but Jerry, there's a reason why I titled this video "Hit the Panic Button." I think it's pretty much over, man. It's pretty much over. Just keeping it hot with you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I understand you keeping it,
Yeah, I keep
the feet and stuff like that. It just looks really bad right now. It looks really awful.
Yeah, but just be look, like I say, just be thankful we're not winless.
For sure.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we might get another win sometime, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I can't call it out right now. Looking at this schedule, I can't call it out.
I can't call it out either, man. I just can't. Well, I got no more to say. I know somebody else getting ready to come on, so I done had my say so. T Dirty had his say so. I know you got a couple more people coming in, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Hopefully things will get better in the next week. Hopefully things will turn around.
I mean, they got 10 days. They better do something, boy.
Time is now, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, WD.
All right, Jerry, man. Have a good night, man.
You too, bro. Who that? For life.
For sure. All right, we got James in the house. What's up, James?
Hey, what's good, man?
Oh, man, it ain't too good. It's not too good, dog. So what you got, man? What you got to say about this team?
This is what I don't understand. I'm not gonna stay on here long, and I'm not gonna do a bunch of hollering and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I don't understand. You heard me? Who is calling the plays? What? Why are we not getting these? Why are we not getting the people that are impactful involved consistently in the game?
Mm-hmm.
We only see Shaheed one time.
Mm-hmm.
You get down in the red zone. Why you don't try to give it to Taysom? Because that seems to be the only thing that remotely and closely even works. On Kamara, you don't even want to do that. You put the ball in Andy Dalton's hand to throw to Traquan Smith, uptown pot.
James, you still up? Yeah, you kind of cut out. But I hear you now.
Okay. And then on top of that, you let Andy Dalton throw it in, he throws a red zone pick. Like, give me a break. I don't understand. I don't understand them. They tore apart the whole secondary. They tore that apart.
Mm-hmm.
They gave away Gardner Johnson for a pack of vinyl sausages and bologna.
I'm just telling you right there, James. That's the one that really did me. That's when I really started. That's the one that really got me. Like, it was before the season started. So I was already embracing, man. That was the worst. To me, that is one of the worst moves I've ever seen from this team in years. Like, just keeping it real.
When I saw that, when that came across the screen and I saw that, I was like, why would you do that before the season? You have the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
What is Mickey Loomis the ops? Because I want to know. Is he the ops?
And I can't rule nothing out at this point.
Is he the ops?
Because it feels like sabotage. I get where you're coming from. It does feel like sabotage, man. It does.
It's like he working for the Eagles or something. He's secretly low key.
Shit, he building the team over here better than what he doing now.
I'm telling you, bro. What is Dennis Allen doing? I be saying this in the chat. He looked like Jason Garrett 2.0.
I did see you see that.
He looked like Jason Garrett. Don't know what he's doing. He looked out of place. He looked dysfunctional. Pete Carmichael looked like he got Down syndrome over there on the sideline.
Man, come on. It's bad, bro. I gotta say, I'm just here to let y'all vent. I don't really have nothing to see. There's nothing I could see at this point. I can sit up here talk about what they could do better. It don't really matter at this point.
Because they can't do nothing better. It's like this team is lifeless. It's like they're on life support. And Dennis Allen, man, I be want to punch him in the stomach, break it on TV. Oh, we gotta do better. No shit. No fucking shit. It's comical at this point because look at the schedule. Man, we ain't gonna win another game.
That's what I ain't want to tell Jerry like that, bro. But that's how I feel.
We ain't gonna win another game.
That's why I said I don't know what I could call it, man. The only man, look, I hate to seem like, you know, I just don't want to go overboard. But all honesty, I feel like the only convincing win I can see is the team we already lost to by double digit, and that's Carolina. Only because they trading most of their team right now. They have no fire.
Exactly.
So
he got
it's like,
coach.
Yeah, exactly. To a coach that got fired 2 weeks after, bruh.
They bench Baker Mayfield, and we lost to them people.
Oh boy,
Lord Jesus. This dude, him, Mickey Loomis, and they done tore apart this team.
Yes,
they have
did.
literally torn this team apart.
Yes, they did.
I don't care what these Saints fans be hollering about on Twitter. Oh, it's just a game. You can't blame
No,
Pete Carmichael.
exactly.
He got the number 6 ranked offense in the scoring. But are we winning? We 2-4.
Like, you gotta understand, like, it just, like, you talking about it's ruining it you know, they dismantle the team. It's gonna continue. Because I mean, you're gonna eventually lose guys like MT, you're gonna lose guys like AK. Yeah, dog. Right now, this is bad. This season is very damaging to the future. I mean, we already don't got a first round pick, but it just says a lot about the next couple of years because it's just this bad right now with a roster that's not even bad. It's supposed to be a decent roster, and for it to go this bad, the locker room and everything, it's a disaster. This is disastrous, man.
Bro, I can't even show my face.
Yeah, man. We just hit a gym, bro.
We so bad. We so bad right now. I gotta wear a ski mask. We so bad right now. And I don't know when it's gonna get better. Because the damn sure ain't gonna get better no time this year. And you know they're gonna keep Dennis. They're gonna keep Dennis Allen on for another 2 to 3 years. Y'all, you might as well brace it because they're not gonna get rid of him.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I could probably agree with you. They're not gonna get rid of him this year. However, I mean, I feel like if it does get bad to the point where we don't win another game this season, it is possible. Because I mean, like, this is not a team that's full of rookies. You know what I'm saying? These are a bunch of vets and stuff like this.
Exactly.
DA been on this team as long as since 2016, and before that he was on that Super Bowl, that Super Bowl team, coaching the secondary and stuff like that. So it's not like this is a new guy to come in and coach the team that's full of rookies. It's not like that. So I'm saying, like, if it's that bad to where we only winning 3 games or so in the season with this roster, he might be on his way out by the end of the season.
I would hope so. I really would. I don't want to see no man lose their job, but that dude got to go.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to call for people. You don't want to call for people jobs, but at the end of the day, man, it's a business, and right now he ain't doing good business, dog.
He ain't doing good business at all. He need to take Pete Carmichael with him. He need to take Andres Pete with him. He need to take MT with him. He need to take who else? He need to take with him. Definitely Traquan Smith. Put him on back of a dump truck and get rid of him.
I mean, I felt like he shouldn't have even made the roster.
He shouldn't even. Exactly. They should have cut his ass
and stuff like that. It's stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see Zach Bond make the team. I know he plays special teams, but it's just certain personnel decisions alone just tell you, like, okay, you know what? Something ain't right.
They stupid. But, man, that's it for me. I'm going to let somebody else get their time. I'm just saying, man, Saints fans, be realistic, man. That's all I'm going to say. Be realistic. Stop listening to these dumb people on Twitter. They being very pessimistic. This shit finna get bad.
Yeah, man. Well, James, you have a good night, man. I hope. Man, I know we all feeling down, but there really ain't much I can see, man. Like, just get better, bro. Don't let this team ruin your week, your day. I mean, the day ended now, but
But I feel you, man. Appreciate the time. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man. You too, man. Good night. All right, Brandon, man. Like you the last one, man.
Yeah, I like the Panthers. Yeah, boy. I didn't see the game. I didn't watch it because I don't have Prime. And thank goodness I ain't have to waste no money on that crap.
Oh yeah, Thursday night has been bad anyway. And the sad part about it is a game that's with two and 4 teams. This the most points they've seen in the Thursday night game in some time, and that ain't really good because it just both teams are really bad. Unfortunately, we are worse. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend subscribing. Just saying.
Yeah. 2 and 5 bad. Like still, like the team that beat us, like They supposed to be the 32nd ranked team in all the National Football League, like the power rankings, and then we could be right there along with them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and even worse, man, you giving Eagles potentially a top 5 pick.
Man, we was always building rosters for the Eagles in the bangers and stuff, man. Now he's doing the same thing for the Jets too, because like he traded most of our aggressive players or refusing to sign them. They balling out elsewhere. Quan, the Menace, even Marcus Williams. Like you get up there with Baltimore, they have a decent season so far. We get to see them, and like our defense, man.
Oh man, all those teams that all those players on those teams, it's like this, man. They all at least 500 right now or better. That says it all right there. You know what I'm saying? And just like James said, man, they basically dismantled this team. It really did. It's not like you can pay everybody, but you want to pay somebody, man. I told somebody before, man, you know what I'm saying? You keep being cheap, thinking, you can't just play a ball out for you, and then you think, oh, we got young DBs, we got a stacked roster and all this stuff. We got depth. Like, oh yeah, we can let this guy go, be cheap, and you're gonna get cheap results. It's that simple. And like I said, we couldn't have paid everybody, but you want to pay for somebody. You got to pay somebody. You want to either pay Trey or Marcus Williams, CD, but you got to pay one of them. You gotta sacrifice something, somebody for somebody else. But I can tell you right now, sacrificing all of them for Roby, for Matthew, for freaking Davenport, hell no, man. This ain't it. And this is why we are in the it goes beyond that, because of course we got quarterback problem, we got coaching problem. I mean, that falls under coaching problem as far as the personnel go. But when it's all said and done, yeah, dog, those moves like that, it just show you why we are where we are. And unfortunately, the fans that was co-signing it, man, I just hope this show y'all, man. This is why we ain't getting nowhere. You can't sit up here and co-sign everything that the team does. You can't.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm at a lost words. I'm about to say this right here. You should keep players that's producing.
Exactly. And here's another thing. Don't do it for a position. You know what I mean? We talking about defensive line. I don't care if it is a defensive line. If they're only showing flashes and they ain't producing it, if they ain't staying healthy, then you shouldn't have priority for one player over that player. You know what I mean? Like Davenport, this a guy who hasn't proven to stay healthy. A guy who never even got 10 sacks yet. And we sitting up here talking about letting guys go. We got DBs, we letting them go who got multiple interceptions in a season. You even look at statistics, somebody like CD, the 5 games he was out, man, we lost almost all of them. And the games that we had with him, we won most of them.
He got more picks in one game than the Saints have all season long.
Oh man, that's not just him. That's Von Bell. That's Marcus Williams. They all got 3 picks. And it's only 6 weeks in. 6 or 7 weeks in. So this is just, man, it's a mess. It's a mess, man. It's a mess, dog.
I feel like we got, like I said, like we got the Raiders coming up next. DA. I used to call him the defensive administrator. Now I have to call him dumbass. That's what DA stand for now. Yeah, I feel like he probably hand his former team a little win, because he might think the Saints wearing the colors of the Raiders, which is silver and black, but we black and gold. But he coach this team like we the silver and black. Like, we gonna be Raider. Like, we gonna find some way to screw it up. Like,
man, and that's his old team too. So it's like You know what I mean? He had a bad history with them, and now
And
it's about to
they had
show
a
up in front of them.
they had a scrub ass roster too. That's what they scrub the dumpster fire roster there in Oakland. Back in Oakland, he had a suck ass roster there. Our roster here, we can say we got a sort of elite roster. We got some talent here. We
Yeah,
got
we got plenty
veterans.
of talent. Plenty of talent.
Yeah.
And we had more talent, and then he traded some. He traded some and let some go.
During preseason and before the season started, they could have waited till the off season. We could have waited till the off season. And there's some guys that's sitting in the street somewhere. We could sign them like where we need help at on your team. We can sign those guys off the street. Like where is Sue?
Oh, Sue.
Yeah,
man. I mean, I feel like they should have been looked at that defensive tackle position. That's why it's showing itself. Like the D line, first of all, the D line we know about Davenport, Cameron Jordan, and all this other stuff. But man, the D tackle position, we been should have like. I know we signed Street. That just ain't enough though. He's not enough. You know, you see Rankins. He's doing his thing with the Jets. We should have replaced him. It's really that simple. I mean, Malcolm Brown kind of was his replacement, I think. But even though he was here for only a year or two, so we should have replaced him. At the end of the day, you don't replace players, man. You're gonna get some results, some bad results, and that's what it is.
But like I said, it ain't over yet. Like the Falcons and the fucking Eagles, they're 3-3, and we 2-5. Huh? Yeah. We still got to play those. We still got to play those chumps at least one more time. It's the pussy kittens, and I'm surprised that if we get some more wins this season, especially to get back in. I wasn't surprised that we get one back against the Buccaneers, man. That's not, yeah. Because Brady's gonna do it for us.
I'm not gonna bet on it. I'm not gonna bet on it.
Last two times, like when we get to Tampa, Florida, he didn't have him score a touchdown against this defense. But when Monday night comes, like when we play that team, but first we got the game plan for the Raiders. And see what we can come up with. Like our offense is inconsistent at best. Like you not putting the hot hand in that's cooking, making this offense cook. Where like Taysom and Shaheed, they putting points on the board for us. Why you not sticking to the game plan? Why you not sticking to the game plan in order for to keep the defense honest? And there's no tape on Shaheed like it is on Taysom. We got to get that man the ball more. We got to put them both out on the field at the same time. Like to diversify our offense. Like Carmer got to get creative. Like he looking like old style Sean Payton from 2016. Like play calling is getting very, very stale and unimaginative. Like mix it up sometime, man.
I tell you what, sometimes they are mixing it up, but sometimes they don't. What they doing is just like they put Taysom in, and they put Taysom in to hand the ball off at one point. I'm like, and then they took him out. I'm like, are you kidding me? What is this? So they all over the place, dog. They all over the place.
It's like the same way they screwed that playoff game against the Vikings, the one that PJ Williams got pushed off by Cal Rudolph. Like Taysom Hill was killing the Vikings that game. He scored. He scored touchdowns more so than Drew Brees was. And took over Tank Taysom out. You put please in. Y'all know happy after that.
Yeah, I see where you're going, man.
Yeah. We not true. That's we just not being clear, man. But we're not out of it. We're not out of it. We ain't out
I don't
until
know,
we
Brandon.
make it out. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna let you be optimistic about it, bro. I can't do it though, man.
Yeah.
I can't
Like,
at this point.
like, and like, so one more thing before I go. Like, the Philadelphia Eagles of last year and the 49ers, they changed they changed the game plan up. They got hot. They got hot during the right time in order to save their season. They got them to the playoffs. I said we gotta make some changes. We got 10 days to do so before we play the Raiders. We got to change something offense and defense. Like you got to try to find a lineup that works, that's gonna be consistent. In order for us to play combat football, offense, defense, and special teams, and that way, if we play perfect on all phases of games, we can win these games, and we can get back into the playoff picture. But as JPG said, the OG, he said he ain't think about playoffs. He just want to win another game. And I'm telling this in Jim Moore. I said, until we do this offense, the defense won't do diddly boom. Yeah, that's it. Like that's all. That's all I got to say, man. It's midnight now.
Well, look, man, I like to see the point of view from a lot of fans. Everybody else, like including me, I'm not too optimistic, but it's good to see somebody who keeping the hope alive. Hey, man,
Yeah.
I can't say anything out there. There's nothing for me to say. I'm done, man. I'm pretty much.
I don't see Lizzo, the fat lady, hadn't sung yet.
Word, huh? All right.
If I see Lizzo, and then we're back to eliminated, that's all she wrote.
All right, Brandon, man. You have a good night, man. And yeah, dog. Hopefully they turn something around, but I seriously doubt it at this point.
Yeah. Don't ever doubt anything until you see it. See the writings on the wall.
Yeah.
Anyway, who that? Who that? To the bowl.
Peace out, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna read these comments, and we gonna be getting up out here. I'm gonna be getting off here. First of all, I do want to say shout out to the WDN Chatline team. Like I said earlier, they couldn't be here because I mean it was late. And first of all, we all frustrated. We're gonna have a show sometime this weekend, possibly next week as well. But we'll keep y'all updated. I see we got another guy up in here. Another person up here. I'm gonna add you in, but first let me read these comments right quick. Tara, I see you. She said, "Oh my, yes, it's all bad, Tara." RG, shout out to RG, man. That dude, a bad man. Probably the worst shit show I've witnessed. Past embarrassing on the field. Young City Night Walk. He got to go. You must be talking about the guy I got on the thumbnail. Yeah, man, it is looking that way. I don't know if he gonna. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of him now, man. But it's not looking too good. It's like this, man. I look at it like this, and it's like you look at it next season. We don't have a first round pick. James is gonna likely be here next year. I don't see it being any different. I really don't. So me personally, if it's as bad as 3 to 5 wins, man, I agree totally. Jamal, What's up? He said, sound the alarm. You goddamn right. It's panic time, man. ENT My Ninja, aka Flam. What's up with you? This season was straight up pathetic. It is straight up pathetic, man. I mean, you say this season was, but the sad part is, the worst part about it is, we got much more to go. We ain't even halfway there. God damn it. So yeah, he continued to say all of this effing talent, and we can't even win, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, I'm not saying we got the best roster, man, but this is shit. It's up there. It's a quality roster. So and the fact it ain't translating, yeah, man. That's why it might be time to get. I'm saying might, but really, I'm not a fan of DA right now. And I feel like no Saints fan should be. Not what's been displayed. T Dirty say he's pissed. Javier, he said, I hit the panic button when Payton left and left us with Winston. Yeah, I'm still not, I'm right now, Sean, I'm still kind of pissed off at Sean because I feel like he just walked out on us. He quit on us, And basically, like you said, left us with Winston. That's the thing. It's like, I feel like half of this is probably his problem, The half of this is on him. So, AK, I'm about to get you in here, man. So, anyway, RG said the Saints are 4-0 in games I attend, and I'm attending the Raiders game. Hopefully, they'll win the Sunday. Hopefully, they'll win the Sunday after this Sunday. Yeah, man. Hopefully, man. If you give us good luck like that, man, shout out to you, dog. Branded, real Saints fans, please smash that like button. Get a chat that thumbs up. Yeah, please do that, man. Like the stream. You can share it if you want to. Subscribe if you haven't already. AKA the Sciences. What up with you?
Oh yeah, what's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yeah. First off, I just say I enjoy the channel. The whole crew y'all got out here is great, man, and y'all do good work for the Who Dat Nation. So who that to you?
Oh man, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So that game was pretty tough, man. It's looking pretty bad right now.
Yeah, it is. Understatement. It's looking horrible. It looks really horrible. I mean, it could be worse than this, but this is as bad as it gets.
Yeah, man. So you think like keeping players like CD Deuce would have? You think they would have changed it, or you think he just would have probably?
Well, it's a lot because I mean, it starts with head coaching.
Mm-hmm.
It also plays a part with quarterback.
Yeah.
However, the thing about it is the whole team is almost bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you letting guys like CD go, or you're trading CD, you're letting guys like Marcus Williams walk.
Yep.
I mean, it's showing on the field. Justin Evans ain't better than CD.
Hell no.
Tyrann Mathieu definitely ain't better. It's not playing the free safety position.
They don't even look better than Malcolm Jenkins out there.
Exactly. You see.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's going to fix. I'm not saying keeping those guys is going to fix all our problems because the problems go beyond them. But they would help. Like I don't think our defense. Look, the D line. Let's keep it real. The D line.
We'll get to that.
It ain't playing good. But all in all, bro.
But remember, people said Marcus Williams used to miss a lot of tackles, but I used to think he was a sure tackler to me, in my opinion.
Well, he used to. That's the thing. Everybody talk about that Minnesota game, but he was the last man of He was the last man out there. Like he used to save a lot of big runs. That
he did. Yeah, he did.
The big runs was it was rare because we had one.
Remember that game versus the Cowboys last year where he tackled Tony Pollard?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him. But he was young during that Minnesota Miracle, so I could kind of like give him a pass.
Yeah. See, and right there, what you just said, he was young, right?
Yeah.
This is the problem with the Saints that this is the problem I have as far as them letting these guys go. And like I said, I know they can't pay everybody, but as young as they are, these are guys that are finally hitting their prime. CD Deuce, he's about to hit his prime. Marcus Williams is hitting his prime. You see what I'm going with that? Trey Hendrickson, he didn't he had double-digit sacks, but he wasn't even in his prime yet, much like the other guys.
Right.
These guys ain't even hitting their prime. Von Bell, you see Von Bell snagging picks and stuff now.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing all that with us, but he was making some plays. He was making some nice tackles, some forced fumbles, even some fumble recoveries, returning them for good distances, But at the end of the day, we are letting guys go when they are just hitting their prime. And that's what's showing up on this defense right now, especially in the secondary. So
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying, you know, that would solve all our problems, but it would help out tremendously. I can tell you right
No,
now,
you're right. You're right.
if we would have kept CD or Williams, we probably would have won two of these games that we lost.
That's definitely at least one. We would have definitely beat the Panthers.
Exactly. Well,
You-
as bad as the offense was, you know, James, he's banged up. Michael Thomas got banged up that game along with Jarvis. I wouldn't go that far, but man, these close games like the Bengals, the Minnesota.
Well, we
game,
could scratch that Laviska should not play because I think Marcus Williams would have made that tackle.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and that was PJ and Matthew, by the way.
Yeah.
So you absolutely right.
But you're right about those moves that DA made. It seems like he got real cocky and he got kind of big headed of himself.
Yes, he did.
And he thought his scheme was better than the players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, man. I don't want to, I don't want to, it's just I do agree with you there. Yeah, man. Marcus Williams is one of the best rangy safeties in the NFL. If not, he's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good safeties out there, but dog, that range he possesses, man. Whew.
Yeah, as a single high.
Yeah, you cannot replicate. Not any safety can replicate that. Not even.
And that allowed our guys to be so aggressive.
There's only a few you can name, man. Like you could look at somebody like Derwin James, but it's not too many out there. So for them to
nobody's rangy like him in the back.
Yeah, not too many, man.
I think Micah Hyde probably.
Maybe, yeah. There's only a few. There's only a few currently in the league right now. Yeah, man. CD. I mean, we talked about him being the top nickelback.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, I was saying it before the trade even happened. I knew that was going to play a huge part where he was going to want safety money because I'm telling you, right, he is one of the more versatile DBs out there. He is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I agree with them playing him right now in Philly. They got him playing deep safety. They playing him deep. Now, I don't really agree with that. I was thinking more of a strong safety. But all in all, it just goes to show you that he's versatile. And you letting guys like that go. And that's what pisses me off.
Yeah. It seemed kind of like, though, DA kind of did he kind of feels like he did what Sean Payton did last year because Sean Payton walked all these UDFA receivers out there and expected we was going to be moving the ball and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why he is not the coach now. I feel like he felt like his scheme was bigger than the players.
Mm-hmm.
But DA doing the same mistake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I pretty much said that. I don't know if you watched our last stream, but I pretty much said that we did a whole 180. Just like he's an offensive guru, DA is supposed to be a defensive guru, and now we among the worst defensively so far this year. And last year was offensively. So you hit it on the nail right there. It's bad, man. It's bad.
Yeah. I kind of feel like, though, the defense fell off because I'm not 100% sure because I'm on the outside looking in, but I think DA probably been trying to help out Pete Carmichael with that offense, and I think the defense kind of slipped, though, because of that.
To me, I can't really say that because I mean we got the defense. Well, we got Ryan Nielsen, we got Chris Richard. They still there. They was here last season. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think it's about. I still think it's the personnel decision. I think they got very complacent when it came to this D line.
They did.
David Onyemata has not been good since coming off that suspension of last season. We should have been replaced somebody like Malcolm Brown and Rankins. Payton Turner is right now he's a nobody, a waste of a first rounder. Davenport, you can almost say the same thing. He showed his flashes. He just ain't doing enough. Definitely ain't even got double-digit sacks. And now we relying on Cameron Jordan when he's near the end of his career. We got complacent there. The linebackers is probably the best thing we have to offer when it comes defensively. The secondary, bro, they let some guys go that they shouldn't have let go when it's all said and done. We got good corners in Marshall Lattimore. Adebo he is a good number 2 cornerback. Definitely not good as a number 1. I'll say that. But all in all, the safety position is looking bad right now. A bad turnover and even in the slot definitely an issue. But I do see the potential in Olante Taylor. I like him. I think I think he looks good. But yeah, bro, I just think it plays a part with the personnel decisions, and yeah, we just let some really good guys go. Pete Warner is a very good linebacker. He definitely proved me wrong. I thought he had a solid year last year, but to me, I think he made a huge leap this year. I'm glad he did because I was about to go in when he let go Quan Alexander. I still would have liked Quan Alexander as depth. I just don't like how they gave the message to him. They're gonna tell him to take a total backseat. Just like basically like saying like, oh, he's basically just gonna be a special teamer. I feel like if you put that info out there, man, the players of course, or players gonna feel the type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's not like he can't come in on a few downs and blitz the quarterback and get a sack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want that depth. You know what I mean?
You do.
The guys behind Zach Bond and DeMario, who are they? What, Caden Ellis? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Zach Bond, give me a break.
Zach Bond, yeah, exactly.
So it's like yeah, I really do think these personnel decisions is bit us on the ass when come defensively. Period. That's just it's showing. That's what I think it is.
That's true. Major facts. Well, that boy Rashica, he looked good though.
He looked good. They ain't using him enough. he looked good. Real talk.
Yeah.
They not executing with Kamara. I think that plays a part of a QB issue. We so busy trying to do play action with Taysom. Man, we just need to hit in that direction and just in general, man. We need a RPO style offense, man. We need to
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
We so busy trying to replicate that with one man, taking him in off and on the field. He's looking at all these other teams, man. It's time to hit in that direction. That's why, look, it's in hindsight, man. I'm not saying it would have worked out, but man, that's why we probably should have hired somebody like Eric B from the Chiefs. Maybe. So maybe. I mean, it might be something we come back to. You never know.
Yeah, we can come back to it. Taysom kind of injury prone though, man. He had the list Frank versus Atlanta.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Right now, Taysom, he's basically we're relying on him to be our savior at this point. Because right now, I can honestly say this. Look, I don't like Taysom as a quarterback. I like him as a football player, right? However, I'm telling you like it is. To me, he feel like our best option at quarterback right now. The way everything has been going. I mean, if it means that he got to run QB power every play, so be it, man. Like real talk. QB draw something, dog. If he got to do it, just do it. But right now, he's basically the closest thing to our savior at this point.
Yeah. It does feel like there's a chance when he's in it. It does feel like that more so with Andy in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit that nice pass over the middle too. I think he hit Olave or something.
Yeah, I think it was Olave, man.
Yeah, he hit Olave over the middle. It looked good too. It looked like a pretty decent pass.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, man.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. It's not looking too good. It's just not.
All right, man. Hey, appreciate you letting me come on. I'll holler at you.
All right, man. For sure.
Yes, sir. You too, man.
All right. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Let me see if they got some new comments here. Dub. Oh Lord, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, but I'm gonna just say Dub. All right. I'm lost for words, man. Yeah, I hear you. I'm lost for words too. Ain't much I could add. Brandon says it's time to get fired while the season is getting chilly. Otherwise, hibernation is when mathematically you eliminated from contention. Lizzo, please stay in Minnesota. Don't come to NOLA. You say stay in Minnesota, huh? Well, Minnesota got an okay team right now, and they beat us. I know what you mean by that, but I'm just saying, man. the Malcolm Roach needs more snaps. I agree with that. I agree with that, man. You know, we got a lot of rotational guys at D tackle, but it still plays a huge part to what I was saying that we really need to revamp the starting defensive tackle. I'm talking about both of them. Because Mata right now ain't showing nothing. He's really not. You know? We paid that man and he ain't been doing nothing since. And I don't, you know what, before I go there, I was about to make a comment that I probably shouldn't make, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, dog, look, it's time to hit the panic button, Who That Nation. I would love to be optimistic. I would love to think there was some type of way Saints could pull out W's these next few coming weeks, but the schedule only gets tougher, and we have lost games that we should have won. Bengals winnable. Vikings winnable. This game should have been winnable. We basically playing teams that had the same record as us, and we lost them all. So it was except Seattle, but just goes to show you we're not a good team. The fact that we lost to the Carolina Panthers, dog, that just said we are a bottom tier team right now, and right now that's why I can't be optimistic. I can't. So I'm just gonna talk about the show we will possibly have this weekend. I can't really give y'all a time or a date. Just stay tuned, man. You'll see it. You'll see it posted on the channel sometime. Just know that we're gonna go off. We're gonna go off. Right now, it might sound like I'm calm and stuff like that. I mean, it feel like right now, all honesty, I'm just accepting it what it is, man. It is what it is at this point with this team. I'm just embracing for the worst at this point. I hate to say that Who That Nation, but it don't look good. The front office ain't looking good right now. Mickey, he ain't looking good from the moves he made. DA is not a good head coach. Yeah, dog. This is just a lot of talk. We're gonna continue this talk. I would like to hear from Uptown and CB. But yeah, this has been WD from the WDN Chatline podcast. I appreciate all the viewers from coming out. Especially everybody that's in the chat, especially Jerry Branded. I can't remember all you guys' name, man. Thank y'all for coming on here, venting, letting giving y'all 2 cents on how y'all feel about the team and stuff. Don't be no stranger here. It is all Who That Nation here. Yeah, man. This is pretty much all I got. Good night, Who That Nation. I hope things get better. We'll see. I doubt it. But it is what it is, dog. Till next time. Who That for life.